Tá se fudendo todo, eu tô falando pra essa moça. Para com essas brincadeiras, rapaz. Caralho. Ah, 100% não é ele. Você sabe disso, sabe disso. Ah, mas já tá morta também. Se for alguém querendo te matar, já termina o trampo, né? Se fosse ele, ele iria até você, sua idiota. Não você até ele. Tá comendo merda.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others.
Ai.
Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Pô, mas que viagem dessa mina, mano. Para de ver coisa, cara. Vai morrer. Todo mundo sabe que você vai morrer. Pô, tem nada pra lutear nesse jogo aqui. Quer se matar, menina. Tá louca. Cheiradona.
There he was. The lone figure of a boy. Swordplay under the shade of a tree. She remembered this the first time.
Nossa, é ele lá do outro lado, lá na casa do meu saco.
To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing. And the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. For the first time in years.
Nossa, você vai nadar até lá? Você é burra?
A ray of hope.
Ó a sombra, ó a escuridão vindo. Ó, tem uma casona ali. Ah, meu Deus. Isso vai dar um trabalho.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever hangs. Many try.
Ah, então é Sigmund que ela tá seguindo? Sigmundo?
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Ué. Vou ter que ir pra lá mesmo. Ai, que porra. A moça tá desmaiando aqui, família. Pelo amor de Deus. Ela não consegue fazer muita coisa. Ela é só uma pobre senhora. Na moral, Senua, tá querendo se matar mesmo, né? Na real mesmo. Ah, essa altura do campeonato, acho que já deu pra perceber que esse jogo não tem loot, né? É só andar pra frente mesmo e tá ali. Não adianta lutear muito, não.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
It's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. Do you really think it's real? You want to believe it's real, but it's a trick.
É, senhora, você vai dar uma mamadona, hein? Ih, caralho, as ideias.
Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just.
Caralho, que bonita.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss?
Olha.
If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew.
The flowers.
Dance with it.
Ela vai morrer pra cacete, né? Ela já tá vendo o paraíso já. Ela já morreu e nem sabe. Ela já tá vendo, porra, já tô no céu já, família. Ê, morremos. E, o bagulho que essa mina fumou, acho que nem o Snoop Dogg encontrou, mano, a parada que essa mina fumou. Nem Bob Marley conseguiu encontrar a parada que essa mina fumou, mano. Lendária.
Senua,
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Ah, eu tô ligado. Ele vai dar a espada dele pra ela, porque a espada dela quebrou.
Wait,
Ela vai ganhar uma espada nova com poderes, entendi.
who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior.
Ah,
me?
não, eu.
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch.
Ah, é o Dillion.
Bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
You killed him.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
Won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here,
No.
and all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Ó. Ó, que isso, hein? Fica na moral, ela disse, hein?
Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Tem uma espadinha nova? Não tem, né? Como não? Vamos lá pegar. Vamos tá pegando.
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains.
Aí é foda, não era só poder ir reto não na árvore, ia ser tão bom.
You won't survive.
Mó rolê pra chegar nessa árvore, hein?
You met him by the
Mas que árvore trabalhosa, cara.
tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree.
Aquilo ali não é um malucão, não?
He's waiting for you by the tree.
Esse aqui não é um pau que fala? Ah, como não?
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free.
Eu acho que eu deixei passar algum pau.
His escape, Sigmund lives like a...
Andei, hein?
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with the sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfi.
Aposto que esse Sigmund é o Dillion.
After a
Só
time,
que outro nome.
she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance.
Cheguei, hein? Não tem outro pau falante? Ah, como não? Olha ela aqui. Já puxa a Zéafika, essa daí é da boa.
A sword. Take it. Dillion left it for you. Take it. Take it. Take it.
É só puxar a parada, senhora. Que dificuldade.
It's coming from there. And there. What are they? Look. Where's it coming from? She started something.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gram. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago.
Aí é um
It is
trampo.
said a great warrior can reforge Gram by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard.
Nossa, eu vou ter que montar a minha espada, mano. Isso aí vai dar um trabalho.
Go to the shard. Go to the shard. Go to the shard. What's the shard? Find it.
Pô, mas de novo, inferno.
It's in front of you. Find it.
Eu vou pegar essa porra. Vai deixar eu pegar, não?
You need that sword. Go to the shard.
Tá de comedinha? Ué, não deixa não, hein? O que eu faço então? Ah, entendi. Mas que trabalho. Eu vou ter que ir pra terras novas, mano, pra ir forjar a espadinha.
Find it. There it is. Focus.
Focus, focus, focus. Ó o teleporte, família, ó o teleporte.
King in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the
Vou dar
angry
TP
dwarves
aqui.
cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
Teleportei?
Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary,
Pra que lado?
inevitable.
É pra cá, né? Deixa eu ir pra cá.
It's as if we conspire to hide death because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and it forces itself onto our friends or loved ones,
Dillion, você tá com muito comédia, Dillion.
then comes the reckoning.
Feel the dead in the air. You can feel the dead. Why would he do this? Turn back. Why would he bring her here? It's not safe here. Why would he do something so dangerous? Don't go in there. Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's
Meu Deus. Deixa eu ver se queima. Isso vai dar um... Ih, caralho. Entrar no buraco preto aqui é zica, hein? Eu já vou... Ó, não tenho espada. Por favor, pode não me matar. Não, mas tá escuro pra caralho, rapaziada.
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember? I'll find him.
Tô todo cagadão.
What was that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices?
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
Tô todo cagadaço, mano.
You go down there, no one can save you.
It's too scary.
Medo da porra.
I can hear him.
Ai, que susto.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Ô, mas que caralho, tô me borrando.
Find another way. It's not working. You have to use your mind. Where can you go? You're failing. Find another way. Think. Focus. Use your eyes, not him.
Mó labirinto do cacete.
We told you it was a trick.
Eu vou mamar pra caralho, não vou? Eu tô andando em loop nessa porra? O que tá acontecendo? Não, tô ouvindo, tô ouvindo. Eu ouvo. Você acende aqui, não?
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian anymore.
What's happening?
Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
Ô, mas que caralho.
That doesn't sound like Dillian.
It sounds like someone is in there.
What's in there?
What is it?
A secret room.
Meu cu não tá passando um filete de agulha, hein?
That voice. It's not Dillian.
Claro que não é o Dillian, senhora. Onde é que você entrou? Você tá querendo achar um cara que morreu há 7 meses? Você é idiota? Senhora, se você morreu, eu não faço nem questão de te salvar. Burra pra caralho, mano. Ah, na moral, rapaziada, eu só queria ficar vivo.
Dillian wants me to face my fears.
Escaped. Escaped do quê, mano? Deve ter um diabão, um grandão aí, fica vendo. Fodeu. Nossa, o lugar tava todo iluminado. Ela apagou a tocha e tudo foi embora.
I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chief thinks so.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No.
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods.
Ah, porra, toma-lhe esse tapão na beça.
Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
Ih, caralho, puxou-lhe a navalha pro pai, hein? Caralho.
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Ih, rolou?
It's done. You did it, but there's more.
Rolou? Rolou não? Rolou?
There's more. You're tired, but you have to keep going. There's
Não, vou dar uma olhada ali primeiro.
always more to do. It's not
Deixa eu ver se um fragmento tá aqui.
Can you do another one? It's too much. Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy.
É, acho que deve estar. Também não entendi. Nossa, mas tem um monte, hein? A portaiada danada, né? Ué? Aquilo ali é por onde? Ih, caralho. Tudo por aqui por baixo. Vambora, vambora, vambora. Tudo pra conseguir uma espada, né?
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good, and wise.
Conta
He
pra
was
nós.
fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Ué. Por quê? Qual é o proceder? Caralho, tô na visão, hein? Ih, fica aí, comedião. Pra você ver se eu não dou-lhe uma papada na cara. Ah, sai correndo, né? Sai correndo, né? Ih, tem logo uma cara aqui.
The bridge. You've come this far, but the bridge is broken. There's no way you can fix it.
Ah, pelo amor de Deus. Eles parecem que são burra. Relaxa, senhora, relaxa. A mãe tá on.
What does it see? Focus. You want to see what the mask sees. No, she doesn't. Don't look through it. Curious. You want to see what the mask. Where are we? What is this? It's the same. It's another world.
Aqui tá derrubado? Tá.
It's lighter. It's nicer. I like it here. The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What? The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
Tá trancada a parada aqui.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Baldur. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Baldur dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Baldur's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beast, birds, serpents, poison, sickness. Swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor
Quero escutar o que o cara fala, se sai de perto eu não escuto.
Baldur's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Fala pra caralho, amigão. Onde fica o Holly Johnsons? Deve ficar aqui no meio, né? Pô, esqueci que tava quebrada desse lado.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you?
Tá aberto? Tá aberto, ó. Tem outra cara aqui.
Dillian, there he is. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go through it. Dillian, don't lose him. Way too many times. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark world.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Calma aí que eu vou achar o lugar.
No harm. Whatever they do, the gods
Trancado.
never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Baldur's mother, is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe? I did not ask the mistletoe, Baldur's mother confesses. I thought it was too young. Oh dear.
Vamos lá, o que será que tem esse formato, hein? Ah, achei aqui, ó. Coisa boa.
You've got it. Why isn't he here? He's gone. He's in the dark world. He's gone to the dark world. She remembers the wrong world. He's in the other world. The dark world. Without you. Do you know? Was it worth it? You're still alive and Dillian's dead. Does it deserve to be dead?
Ai, Dillian, me espere, eu te amo. Dillian, eu te amo, não se vá. Caralho. Porra, eu vou ter que...
Darkness is swallowing you both.
Ué. Não consegui abrir o Brig Johnson, hein? Porra, Dillion, caralho. Chatão, menor. Você tá chatão, menor. Eu vou ter que abrir a porta de um jeito e vou ter que... Ah, meu Deus. Você tá de rolê com a minha cara, hein, Dillion? Seu comédia. Tá de rolezão com my face, hein, Dillion? Pegar esse Dillion na porrada, mano. Tô começando a deixar de amar ele. Tá me dando mó trabalheira. Tudo pra conseguir uns fragmentinhos de espada. Vou pegar você, seu comédia.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking home. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Ah, nem fudendo.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friends.
Deixa eu ver se tem alguma nesse mundo louco aqui.
She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes,
Acho que tem alguma nesse mundo louco, sim.
an intuition that made her an exceptional warrior.
Nossa, tem outra cara aqui em cima, rapaziada.
But the shadow of darkness never let her go. She was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past. And Dillian. Her future. Two realities. Tearing at her soul.
Achei.
You had that loved you. You squashed it, strangled it, flattened it. The curse cannot. You have no time for this. Speed up. These traps mean nothing. It's trying to distract you. They've set you up, and now they're going to watch you for it.
A outra eu acho que é do outro lado, né?
Laughing at you. What if they take you no closer to Dillian? Dillian, and you're letting this
Ah,
get
já
away.
vi.
What if they are just
Caralho, botou o bagulho na minha cara, mano.
Before the battle.
Nossa, mas que dificuldade. Tá aqui. Pera, não é aqui. É? Porque tá ali, ó.
He was kind to her.
Eu nem tentei abrir. Ah, eu acho que agora aquele lado lá dá pra passar aqui, pô, onde tava um buraco.
He didn't believe that she was cursed.
Mas tá ali o bagulho.
He saved you.
É, dá pra passar mesmo.
Else turned their backs.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push him into the sea and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief and she dies. She's put
Gente,
next
mas
to
o
her
bagulho tá
husband.
literalmente ali,
Fire
viado.
is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Do you remember meeting him beneath the tree?
Não tem como eu errar. Tá ali, olha ali, ó. Claramente dá pra ver, mano. Ah, tá do lado errado, ó. Dá pra ver que tá do lado errado. Tá, tá.
You have no chance of loving me. Nobody will love you again. Ever again.
Calmou. Agora a gente vai por aqui, entendeu? Pelo outro lado. Pô, esse Gideon é um comédia, mano. Só porque ele sabe teleportar pros lugares, mano. Porra. Tá na vacilação esse Gideon aí, mano. Aqui eu passava? Não passo. As pontes tudo desativadas, mano. Ninguém ativa uma ponte nesse lugar além de mim. É realmente complicado pra mim, né, gente? É difícil fazer todo o trabalho sujo aqui pra esse pessoal. Cadê? Nem vi, mas tá aí.
What if this is pointless? What are you doing? Why did you think you could make this work? You keep seeing runes.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to
O
let
outro tá lá
Balder
embaixo?
return home.
Ou
All
tem
the
mais em
gods are
cima?
weeping, he says. Are they?
Não.
Asks Hela.
Esse outro tá lá embaixo, eu devia ter encontrado lá embaixo.
He is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep
Vou
for
ter que
him,
descer.
he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses,
O outro
Balder
tá aqui em algum
stays
lugar.
with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder. Weep him out of hell.
Ah, achei.
And everything wept. Men, beasts,
Putz,
earth,
juntar agora que vai ser o
stones,
trampo.
trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they found in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let Hell keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Não?
Do you remember the way he looked?
Não? Deixa eu ver ao contrário. Acho que ao contrário tá quebrado lá o bagulho, tá ligado? Aí eu consigo
He led you
ver a
astray.
parada.
Should have listened to your father when you had the chance. Why didn't you listen to him? This love has tortured you.
Ao contrário, não tem nem o portão. Tá bom, tá bom.
He cared in a way that nobody else did.
Será que eu tenho que colar no bonde?
He saw who she could be.
Não?
He saw who she really was. He
Agora?
saw the warrior within.
Ué, que ele tá aqui eu sei. pelo amor. A plantar maconha, rapaz, pelo amor de Deus.
By minute by minute. Oh my gosh, she was cute. She's doing. You're special.
Pelo amor dos meus filhinhos, senhora.
Nothing.
Ô, seu filho da puta, vem aqui que eu vou queimar tua cara, seu bostinha. Nossa, é bom que essa espada seja muito boa, malucão. Que pra eu te dar um supapo. Vem aqui, seu bosta. Na moral, tu é folgadão, hein?
Very, very careful.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zenbound. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms.
Morreu de menos, rapaziada, relaxa.
Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Senhora, isso aí é um perigo danado, senhora.
You're going to fall, careful.
No, she's not. She's
Caralho.
not going to fall. She's strong.
Maluco de bração aberto. Vem, seu comédia. Tu pulou, seu bosta? Ele queria se matar esse tempo todo? Pô, podia ter feito antes de eu, né? Poder ter feito todo esse trampo. Agora eu vou ter que voltar para aquele pau lá.
Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like.
Caralho, é um maluco de verdade, hein?
The word dark to him means as little as the word light.
Quem é? Criador, não? Será?
So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? But you give up the beautiful world. You, and only you can see just to be rid of your nightmares. Or is this the price you pay?
Caralho. Será que é criador, não? Que jogo é esse?
She's so special in my eyes.
É Hellblade, Senua, Sacrifícios, mano.
Just another part of the person I
Se eu tô chorando? Não, tô chorando não, tá maluco? Tá nem no final ainda, quem sabe no final eu me emociono, né? Mas tá bem tranquilo pra mim.
To protect you from my darkness.
Sobre o que é sobre uma garota que tem esquizofrenia, escuta vozes na sua cabeça e vê coisas, mano. Doidinha, doidinha, tá ligado? E aí ela tá querendo ressuscitar o amado dela, que é um cara que ela ama, que já foi de comes e bebes. Só que ela não quer aceitar que o cara foi de comes e bebes, tá ligado? Então, ela tá aí, se fudendo aos poucos, né? Mais ou menos isso.